Hi guys, so today I've done a really exciting look for you. I tend to do videos when I'm sort of lacking inspiration or I'm not really using all of my products, so I kind of look around my makeup stash and just look at eyeshadow colours that I rarely ever use. Last time I did that emerald green look using the Nars MUFE eyeshadow, and this time I was looking through my eyeshadows and I found this colour called Shadowy Lady by MAC. And it's kind of an unusual colour. It's like a deep purple and it's kind of slightly unwearable. I couldn't really think of what to do and I couldn't think of, what to put it with. And I also came across my really old Urban Decay palette and it had some really nice purple colours in there. So I decided to do a smoky purple look, but it's kind of a little bit different than stuff I normally do. I'll just show you what it looks like. So it's kind of a bit contoured and it's sort of kind of a night look, but smoky, but not just the usual smoky eye, it's a bit different. And I've also used a bit of Furore Illamasqua pigment just on the eye and in between. And I actually really like it. And I've also tried out my new Revlon Just and kissable on my lips as well, which I'm actually really kind of it's kind of growing on me, this colour. So yeah, so if you want to see how to do this look, just carry on watching. See you soon. So first of all, as you can see, I've already done this eye and I'm going to start by demonstrating how to do this look on this eye. The first thing I do, which is kind of optional, is to use a primer. I'm using a Mercier Cream colour, which is maybe not classed as a primer, but you can use cream colour bases as primers. This is in the colour Peach Organza. And I just normally apply this with my fingers. And it's just a really nice peachy skin tone colour. So now I'm going to use the first colour, and the look, as you can see, is quite purple and pink. The first colour I'm going to be using is by an old Urban Decay palette. I'm not sure what this palette is called, but I'm going to be using the colour Grifter, which is that colour there. Just going to be using a 213 MAC brush, and I'm just going to apply the colour all over the lid. And just a bit above as well, because I don't have that much space on my eye socket, so I need to always apply colours a bit above the crease of my eye so you can really see the colours. So now, once I've got my base colour put on, I'm going to go in with the deeper colour. Now in this look I'm actually only using 2 colours and 1 pigment. The other colour is by MAC, it's called Shadowy Lady, and I bought this a couple of months ago, but I've never actually used it before, mainly because it's not really a colour that I'd use on an everyday basis. It's basically like a matte purple, but very, very brown muted. It's very, very not obvious that it's a purple colour, but when you layer it with purple colours it really brings out the purple, but it doesn't look too purple. So if you're not used to wearing really bright coloured eyes, you can use this mixed in with a brown or maybe a purple, just to give it a little bit more colour but not too much colour. So I'm going to be using this with a 219 MAC pencil brush, which is really good for defining where you want the shadow to be put. So we're going to take a bit of that on the brush, and starting on the outer corner I'm going to make sort of a circle just to define the shape of the eye. And don't worry, because we're going to blend it out afterwards. Then I'm going to take a black liner. This one is by NYX and this is called the eyebrow pencil. I wouldn't use this on my eyebrows because it's way too dark. It's like a black brown colour, but it's really, really dark. So I'm going to use this on my waterline. Then I'm going to go in with my Lorac eyeliner, just starting from here and ending here. This is fucking hard. Then I'm going to go in with my Lorac eyeliner just to line this part here to this part here, but a very, very thin line because I want it to look, I just want the eyelashes to look a bit thicker, not necessarily it to look like I've got black liner on. Now that I've done a really thin line on the top, I'm going to go under with a bit of the lighter purple which I used on top of the first. Now I'm going to take the lighter pink colour, which is this one here, and I'm just going to go under the eye, just to add a bit more of the purple tones in there. And don't worry if you get a lot of glitter on your face, because you probably will do, so that's why we're going to leave the foundation till afterwards. And if you go too far down, it doesn't matter either, because then you can just wipe away what you don't want. So then we're going to take the darker colour, which is the Shadowy Lady. And then I'm going to take this brush here, which is the number 15 by Nars. And I'm going to go really close to the lash line just to give it a little bit more definition. Now for the lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell Natural Style lash. I'm not sure what number this is, but these are what they look like. So they're quite long, but they're also really full as well, so just going to give it a little bit more extra volume. And for the last thing on the eyes, I'm going to be using a bit of Illamasqua pigment in the colour Furore, which is a really nice sort of flesh coloured shimmer, which looks great on the brow bone and also the tear duct as well. So I'm just going to be applying a bit of that with this brush here. You can use pretty much any brush. I'm just going to be highlighting this section here. And also, just to change things up a bit, I'm also going to be applying a bit of the Naked Pigment just on the centre of the eye. Sorry, did I say Naked Pigment? I meant Furore. I was thinking of MAC. So for the base, I'm going to be using the new YSL foundation, which I got a sample of recently. And I actually got this colour when I had a spray tan, but I'll make it work for now. But I actually am really impressed with it. I really, really like it. It's a good foundation. It gives that really nice luminous glow, which I personally love. So if you like that sort of look, definitely would recommend this foundation. At the moment I'm using the F80 Flat Top Kabuki brush for foundation. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever's Full Cover in the colour number 5. Just using a 130 brush by MAC. I'm just focusing on just the area under my eye, just to brighten it up really. And I tend to get a lot of sun damage, especially when I'm in the sun around that area, because I get freckles as well, so it tends to make my skin look a little bit better if I cover this part up in my face. Not to say that I don't like my freckles, I just prefer it. I think it looks more cleaner and fresher without them. And I'm going to use a tiny bit of contour just underneath the cheekbones. This is Harmony by MAC. And I'm going to use it with my new Sigma brush, which is the F25. And I actually bought this because Chloe Morello mentioned it, and I absolutely love her videos. Go and watch her if you don't watch her already, because she's a really good makeup artist, but she's really good at giving advice, and when you watch her you feel like you're actually like listening to your best friend talk. She just has this like connection with the I know it sounds really corny and whatever, but she has this connection with the camera, and she's just really easy to listen to, and like she doesn't get boring. Like I literally could watch her videos all day and I would not get bored of her. Anyway, she mentions this brush. I think she recently just bought it, and I always try and buy everything she talks about because she's amazing, so I bought it because of her, so thank you, because I absolutely love it. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to go on and contour the cheeks a tiny bit. I don't want it to look too, you know, done. Harmony's a really good colour to contour with as well, because it's not really a bronzing colour, it's more of like an undertone grey shadow colour, so it looks quite realistic when you contour with it. I'm just going to add a bit here as well, just to give a little bit more colour really. This brush is also great for like powdering under the eyes as well, because it's really tapered and you can get into like the little crevices of your face that you can't get in with other brushes as well. So that's what makes it really nice to use. So now for the blusher, I'm going to be using Precious Rose Quartz by MAC. Now this is really barely noticeable, but I really like it on. It's really subtle and it gives a nice shimmer. So I'm just going to use the same brush, I think, just to save some time. And as you can see, it gives like a nice glow. So you don't have to use highlighter as well. Okay, so for the lips, I'm going to be using my new Revlon Just Kissable. I think this is in the colour Darling, but I'm not really sure about the colour, but I'm going to try it out on different looks, because I did pay, what, £6 for it, so I'm going to try and use it. I just feel like the colour is a lot darker than I thought it would be. And I'm going to try like Love Nectar with it, just to see, you know, if it maybe like changes the colour a bit and makes it a little bit more pink. I actually really like it. With the Love Nectar on top, it kind of makes it a little bit more pink, but it also has that purple tinge to it as well. I'm not sure if I'd really wear the lips and the eyes together, but I thought it'd be nice for a video. So yeah, that's the finished look, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. And make sure you subscribe to my videos, because I just really want more subscribers to watch my videos, and I really like reading your comments. And as soon as I upload a video, I'm literally just like on my what do you call it, tablet, iPad, looking at your comments, and I always try and write back to you. So please leave me a comment if you have time, and I'll see you soon. Bye.